Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up.
Greetings, Redheads. Thank you for joining us in another episode of your favorite show, which is R3Ds View. I'm your gracious host, J Red. I'm joined by the honorable, legendary Mr. DJ PM.
Great to be here.
And I am joined by the beautiful, charming bundle of joy, which is Brittany.
Talented.
All
those other things.
Call me Sue. All right. Do I need to add any other things? All right. Anyway, so thank y'all for joining us. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to youtube.com/WeAuthenticNetwork. Also subscribe to youtube.com/Lavelle Network and stream the Unapologetic Radio. That's right. And also stream my album, which is Once To, available on all platforms. So, man, last episode was dope.
Yep.
It was great. We got great reviews, great feedback. Numbers still going up. So we're going to continue and keep this thing rolling. So, Brittany, I have a question for you. What's a hot girl summer? I've been hearing that. Like, haven't you been hearing that a lot?
Hot girl summer.
A hot girl
You
summer.
know, at
What's
first,
your definition?
I saw hot girl summer and I didn't know what that meant.
Okay.
And then, it actually comes from Megan Thee Stallion.
Of course.
Who calls herself a hot girl, who I love, by the way. Love everything she's doing.
Amazing.
And from what I read from Megan Thee Stallion, a hot girl summer is being unapologetically yourself.
Okay.
Being the best version of yourself and just doing you. So, like, you can also have a hot boy summer as well.
I wouldn't want to, but
Because, what's his name? What's that boy name? The one she's dating.
Moneybag Yo.
Moneybag Yo.
Yeah.
He's having a hot boy
He's
summer?
having a hot boy summer. But I actually am having a hot girl summer. I'm being unapologetically myself, doing everything to be who I am, and just living my best life.
So what's a city girl summer? Because is there a difference between hot girl and
There's
city girl summer?
absolutely.
So city girl
Absolutely.
different. Like, I think the city girl summer is more ratchet, like
Right.
smashing every dude that walk around, being a trick, being a thought. Is that what I'm asking? Scamming dudes? I don't know.
I know scamming is definitely a part of it.
Scamming's a part of it. And
I don't know.
I'm not giving
relate.
that the name, but I just want to know. I went on Facebook recently and I asked, "What's the definition of a hot girl summer?" Now you had a lot of people who I feel like pulled stuff out of there,
Right.
and just started making up stuff.
Right.
And if you go to the source, which is Megan Thee Stallion, she came up with something, and I respect it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
At the end of
love
the day.
that all races are doing it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty dope.
Really? I've
Yeah.
only seen
And
black people do it.
No,
Right.
if you click
gotta
on the
follow-
hashtag.
you gotta
Why I
follow
don't
other
really
people.
click on hashtag.
Well, this is the thing. You asked me if I'm having a hot boy summer. The only hot boys I acknowledge is Juvenile, Wayne, Turk, and BG.
Yeah.
So
We're not taking away from them being the hot boys.
Right.
We're talking about a hot boy summer.
if it's gonna be hot boy summer, then I'm taking over for the 99 and 2000.
Like the baby, like when he said going baby on baby. Somebody asked him, what does going baby on baby mean? He said doing everything exceptionally well. Like it's a term. It's not like we're not taking over for cash money. You know,
Right.
like,
Well, that's why when I hear hot, that's the only thing I acknowledge. I don't. This is the
you
new
should
wave.
acknowledge it.
I should.
It's the new wave. You
Amazing.
should get on.
Well, I'll stick to my rivers and lakes that I'm used to. All right. Okay.
Oh my God.
So, have you ran into women who are having a hot girl summer?
Yes, he has.
You know.
You hadn't ran into never mind. I forgot your
Because I
girlfriend.
feel, I feel. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I feel like with the hot girl summer, I think that I feel what you're saying, but I feel like it's different definitions of it. And I think
tell
it's
me another one.
Being ratchet.
For a hot girl?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a ratchet?
I don't think you are.
Oh.
I respect yours and I respect Megan Thee Stallion. If you're telling me it's about living up your best life,
Right.
doing all that, that's cool.
That sounds very liberating.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I think also it's a lot of ratchetness that comes with it.
Yeah.
Twerking, like we're missing that. That when I've seen
You can't be a
hashtags,
hot girl and be twerking. It's just not who we are.
that's not.
But that's what Megan Thee Stallion
That's what the
does.
Megan Thee Stallion
The Megan Thee
does.
Stallion
That's
is
the
an
that's the
entertainer.
spokesperson for it.
She's a stallion. She's an entertainer, and she shows us how to do certain things.
Isn't a stallion a male horse?
It is.
I would just like to throw that out there.
Amazing.
Just because it's a male horse doesn't take away from the figure of a woman. She said the woman, and when a woman is built up a certain way, we call it a stallion.
No, you
Because
call it a stallion. I don't call my woman a stallion.
I've heard the
because that's a
term.
male horse.
Everybody knows it's a male horse.
I'm just saying.
Everybody,
That's kind of oxymoronic, right?
But
Are we serious now?
I'm just asking a question.
But look, but we see her twerking, and
Right.
I feel like that's a part of it.
She's an entertainer.
Right.
There's a difference.
So it's okay for her to do it.
She's an entertainer.
Right,
She gets paid, and it's not necessarily twerking. It's showing us what she do on her song.
Right.
You know that song, Big Ol' Freak.
Right. Where she twerks on.
Right. And y'all call that. It's like, bro, I'm trying. I'm really trying.
No, but you're
No,
trying to break down.
I will say though, I agree with you though. As far as like when she's on stage and in videos and Instagram stuff, like she gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And then when she does, you got to understand, when you go to a show, you're looking for the artist to put on a show. You're not going just to hear them sing. So when she does that, the crowd goes crazy.
So is that part of being a hot girl summer though?
No,
Twerking
that is no.
Yes,
no.
Probably City Girls.
So you don't think twerking is a part of the hot girl summer?
No.
Okay.
That's your
Well, yeah. Redheads, what do you think? Because I feel like twerking is a part of it.
I think so.
Megan Thee Stallion twerks. She made up the whole thing of
Because everybody's
like,
talking about how strong her knees was.
Right. That's all I see. But anyway, speaking of Megan Thee Stallion, she had a Instagram live with Nicki Minaj.
I saw that.
Oh, I saw that. I thought that was really dope.
It was dope to me, but also I feel like it was forced. And I feel like Nicki was being very condescending.
Yeah.
The reason I feel that way is because Megan, like, you're a DJ, right?
Right.
I'm a rapper. I'd be like, hey, bro, you can DJ my party. What would you tell me?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Even if you were gonna BS with me, you would probably like, yeah, man, we're gonna link up like that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be like, oh, okay. So where you have it? Well, you probably would say where you having it at. But if we're rappers, right? You rap, I rap. And I say, hey, bro, we need to collab.
Right.
Let's get in the let's do all this stuff.
Right.
You'll be like, yeah, okay, bet. You know, we'll do it, even if you gonna BS around or whatever. But you're not gonna be like, oh, what are you working on?
Yeah.
What album are you working on?
But you can't take away from what another person would do based off what you would do. I feel like at any point, people try to find a way to, you know, put Nicki in a situation.
Let me keep going. Let me keep explaining it. But like the thing is, the questions that Nicki was asking her, it wasn't a yay or nay. It was more so of, I'm gonna bring you, like I'm gonna show that I'm up here first to let you know that. And I respected a business approach, you know what I'm saying? Like on Instagram Live, you can't say, because she asked her, she was like, are you working on an album? And Megan was like, yeah, I'm working on it. She was like, I don't know, we're just making music or whatever like that. And then Nicki was like asking her other questions. She was like, okay, well, I see you have a nice wave going.
Right.
Like that to me was very kind of like condescending and more so of,
but you're
an amateur.
You have people that they call, you have
rapper.
popcorn artists all the time. It's just like, I'm sorry, not popcorn, microwave popcorn, whatever it is.
Same thing.
I mean, it's just, it's quick and it's fast. And like somebody who's been in the game for over 10 years, like at number one, I feel like at the same time, it was an honor that Nicki was on FaceTime Live with her. Like, Nicki is,
Live.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Whatever.
Instagram Live with her. Like, I feel like people, if you don't think highly of yourself, who is going to? You have to put yourself, you have to have a certain standard. Like Megan Thee Stallion, she just came out. She does have a nice wave.
Well, she didn't just come out, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we just found out who she was.
Well, you just found out.
Well, actually, not me, because I've been on her.
Right. But
you know
people,
what the first time I actually heard her at?
Where?
In Jackson, Mississippi.
I believe
okay.
That's the first, and that's
Shout
the
out
first
to the
time. But I respect Nicki. I think it was dope that she was on live with her. She asked her questions about college. She was like, "You better graduate." Like, she was encouraging her. Nicki even said, "The only regret I have in life is not going to college."
I think that, so I feel what you're saying, and I feel what you're saying, but I also feel like we're just so used to Nicki being such a disingenuous person and such a shady person.
I'm not used to that. I'm not.
Well, that's because you're a Barbie. Or
I am not a Barbie. Oh, and let me clear this up for the people that were asking me questions. I am a Beyonce fan. I'm just not a part of the Beehive. Let me say that.
Because you're a Barb. So anyway, so I just feel like we're just so used to her being so catty and disingenuous
because it's hard that it
comes
But think
off
about it, y'all. We have never ever seen Nicki on like a personal business outside the media level. We're just used to people saying, "Oh, well, Nicki did this, Nicki did that."
I mean, we've seen it ourselves.
On Queen Radio
being catty. when she was on American Idol, her and Mariah Carey couldn't
they
get
was
along.
on
Granted, Mariah Carey isn't the easiest person to get along with, allegedly.
Right.
But I mean, she's
Why can't it be alleged for Nicki though?
I mean, because we've seen it when Nicki Minaj had her own TV show or whatever. She was like a complete diva to all those people.
And that's how she moves in the industry. Like, period. Like with Remy Ma, we've heard that she blocked her from getting awards, blocked her from getting money.
She don't get along with other females.
But the thing is, what I want to get to is, I found out today that Megan and Nicki will have a song together with Ty Dolla $ign called, my bad. Megan and Nicki will have a song together called "Hot Girl Summer" featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
Okay,
it better be fire.
No. This is my thing. You remember when 50 Cent? I think it was last year. He had the whole "Get the Strap" thing going on, right? He put it was its own entity,
and that song was trash.
It was hashtag. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I never even heard.
He put a song out with Tekashi 6ix9ine, which was one of the hottest artists out, and Casanova, and the song was not good.
It was terrible.
Now this is the thing. I feel like if you have this Hot Girl Summer.
I mean, 50 Cent had a lot to do with that too.
I mean, true. But I'm saying,
go ahead.
if you have the Hot Girl Summer, which is like crazy, the buzz is crazy. Right. I feel like naming your song that is gonna, it's not gonna live.
You got to live up to the hype.
It's not. It is, but I don't feel like this song is gonna live up to the hype.
Megan is doing pretty well by herself, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't care how good the song is, it's still not gonna live up to the hype.
Yeah,
it's just one of those things where it's like.
It's cheesy.
Well, I mean, not even necessarily that. It's just one of those things where, like, when something gets so big, the best thing to do is just ride that wave and then do something else. Don't try to force it. And like her and Nicki should have did something organic, and they shouldn't have called it Hot Girl Summer. Especially with it being her and Nicki. Like, think about when you hear about Jay-Z and Nas putting out a song together. Right. Your expectations are up here, or Drake and anybody, you know what I'm saying? Your expectations are always up here. And so no matter how good the song is, it always comes back like, because I remember, prime example, I remember when Wayne was on fire and him and Jay-Z finally did that Mr. Carter song together. And when I heard it, I was just like,
you weren't impressed?
No, I was like, this is the best thing to come up with. I mean, it's Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, and this is what I got.
Right. And I feel like this is what's going to be. Hopefully I'm wrong, but anyway. All right. Also, I want to talk about Diamond and Princess. Yes. Diamond and Princess are back together. They're a duo that came from Crime Mob.
For y'all youngsters.
And
the girls that rap on Nuck If You Buck.
Yeah. I was a big fan of Diamond and Princess.
You was a big fan of that song?
No. I was a big fan of Diamond and Princess. Want to know why? Because after, not only did they have standout verses on that album,
they were definitely the best rappers.
They were the best rappers.
The two.
And like, you don't even know except Lil J, and that's because they yell his name when the song comes on. But they were back in like, I think like maybe like 07, they were supposed to put out a duo album, but they had label issues. Yeah. And I feel like they missed that wave. Yeah. Missed that buzz. And now they put out a project, an EP. Has anybody listened to it?
I didn't know it was out yet.
Yeah. I heard it. Trash.
How many songs on it?
Like 4 or 5.
And all on trash?
Yeah. I have no desire to listen to it.
Pretty much. I mean, well, okay, it's maybe one. They still can rap. Yeah, I mean, it's no doubt about it. They still can rap. But the thing is, I thought it may work because of the climate that female hip hop is in. But when I tell you that auto-tune, they got auto-tune mixed with, and they said the word crunk, I was like, they're out of touch. Yeah. Even though they're not that old, though.
No, they're not that old.
They're from Atlanta, right?
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting, huh? Right. Anyway.
Amazing.
But, but I really, like, you talking about Megan Thee Stallion, you talking about City Girls.
Megan Thee Stallion,
I really was a big fan of Diamond and Princess. And I was really back then, 10 years ago, looking for that project. Yeah. And
Megan Thee Stallion can actually rap, though. Let's not even say her name in regard to City Girls and stuff like that. Like, she actually can rap.
I'm talking about the climate and what is out right now. Right. Like, I felt like Diamond and Princess will be.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Yeah. Are females running hip hop right now?
Running hip hop? Yeah. They're the most popular.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they aren't running hip hop, who's running it? Because I would say today.
I'm talking musically only, though. I'm not talking about like the business side.
They're standing out more because what I can say is when you turn on the radio, all the songs sound the same, but when you hear a City Girl record or a Megan record, they stand out amongst other rappers.
Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi stands out too.
I listened to what I did. I listened to the radio this entire weekend.
Really? How did you do that?
The whole radio.
Oh my God.
Just the radio, right? They played Cardi 9 times. Megan Thee Stallion, and that's it. They kept playing Cardi.
City Girls.
I know they had to play City.
Yeah, they probably play City.
Well, they do stand out, so I can say, okay, it's safe to say that the females are the hottest in the game right now. I can say it.
What you think?
Yeah.
Okay, girl power, right? All right, so let's talk. Yeah, so since we're talking about that, let's talk about mainstream hip hop right now. Is hip hop? Is this trap music? Like, cause I know it's trap beats.
Yeah.
But when I turn, the reason I'm asking because I turn on the radio, and it's like all the songs have the same type of cadence, the same type of beat, the same melodies, the auto tune, and I'm just like, okay, bless you. What era is this? Is this because I mean it's hip hop, I guess, but is this trap? Like I'm confused on what type of.
I don't think it's trap. Strictly because when I think of trap music, I think Jeezy, Trap or Die. I think T.I. trap music, Urban Legends. I think Gucci.
Is this
Migos? This that's just not the kind of music they're making. I think this is more so the auto-tune experimental era.
I thought we were past that, but man,
we're not.
Bad.
Jay-Z killed it for a minute, and then
it came back,
and then Gucci and them brought it back.
Yeah, but I think it's terrible now because this is the first time. Because back then we'd be like, all these songs sound the same, bro. Like literally, all the songs sound the same.
Well, I mean, everything on the radio gonna sound the same, but I don't think it's terrible per se. Like it serves its purpose. Like as a DJ, that stuff go hard in the club.
It's easy to DJ nowadays, right?
No, I wouldn't say that.
It makes it a little bit more because all the beats blend in together.
People think it's easier to DJ. Let me say that, but I mean, I wouldn't want to go to a party where all the music is from 2018 and 2019.
I just want to go on the record. I went to this place this weekend and DJ was horrible.
Where'd you go?
Cafe Circle.
What day did you go?
Sucked.
What day
Friday
did you go?
night.
Hey, shout out to my dog Corey with a K. That's his party.
It was horrible.
That's my dog Corey with a K.
So I ain't gonna say it's just easy to DJ.
That's what I'm saying. Like it ain't easy to DJ per se. It might be easier to mix records.
Okay.
But it's definitely, I mean, DJing is still a skill.
It's still, you still gotta have that. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of these songs sound the same. And I was in a 255 a few weeks ago, and when I was just like, bro, like everything sound the same.
Yeah.
But anyway, shout out to everybody making the same music, I guess. Rhapsody, my favorite female hip hop artist out right now. She has an album that's dropping on August 23rd.
You like her more than Young Miami?
Young who?
Hey.
Oh, that's the girl from City Girls?
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway, Rhapsody has another album dropping, and I feel like in 2018, the end of 2018. Mm-hmm. No, hold on. That was 2017 when she dropped Layla's
Wisdom?
Yeah.
No, that was last year.
That was last year?
Yeah,
I
think so.
Yeah, I think so. But, yeah, she has a song out with the Jizza and D'Angelo. Jizza's from where? You know what group he's a part of?
No idea.
Yeah, he's playing.
What group is he from?
Wu-Tang. No, I have no idea.
The Wu-Tang Clan. Jizza, you know Jizza RZA. Okay, Brittany, you know
him.
Yeah,
was he in 3 6 Mafia?
Oh my God. But anyway, I'm excited about Rhapsody's project. The song she sampled Jizza. If you haven't seen the video, I need to see it. She got Mary J. Blige and Roxanne Shante in it.
Okay.
And it's very hip hop.
Yeah.
So I appreciate your
Rhapsody. Is it something people gonna bop to? Are we listening to
it? She's not that type of artist.
I know she not, but I'm saying after everything and at this point, it's nothing we gonna bop to.
If you like boom bap rap, you'll bop to it.
New York rap?
I didn't say New York. I said boom bap.
Yeah, it's going to be critically acclaimed. Yeah. I suggest that you listen to Rhapsody because she's one of the best rappers out. Let's take away female. Yeah, like I think she's one of the best.
You think so?
Out. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I can't agree with that.
Oh my God, here we go. All right, so
I mean,
let me ask you this:
one of the best rappers out. I'm listening, but nah, I can't agree with that.
That's crazy.
Nah.
Did you hear Layla's Wisdom?
Yeah, of course.
You asked him that last time. And he told you yes.
Many times.
He said he hadn't listened.
And I also like the song she puts out until Jizza starts rapping.
Oh, you heard? Yeah.
So Jizza can't rap?
I didn't say he can rap, man. He just wasn't good on that song.
That's his song. She sampled it.
I know what she sampled.
No, you don't.
Come on, man.
Oh, my God.
You don't even like Jizza. What album did it come from?
I don't know that, but I got title, dog. I read the credits of everything I listen to.
All right. Anyway, I didn't even know you heard that song.
Yes, man, I heard it. And when he started rapping, I said, he just reinforced the way I feel about the Wu-Tang.
Oh my God! All right, bro. Okay, so let me ask you this: in the last 10 years,
okay,
do you know of any classic albums that have came out?
In the last 10?
10, because we're going into 2020.
Yeah.
It's almost the end of 2019.
Yeah.
Classic hip hop albums.
Yes.
Okay. What? Name one. Name at least 3.
Watch the Throne.
Okay.
Classic?
Watch the Throne is a classic.
I don't think so, but keep going.
Oh, that's with him and Kanye.
Yeah. Keep going.
Oh,
Watch the Throne.
444.
I already knew that. Keep
and
why
you even ask it?
Keep going.
And whatever else Jay-Z dropped. No,
oh my God, this dude.
So you don't think
I'm joking.
Hold on. But what's your
seriously? Watch the Throne. 444. I actually think Teflon Don was a classic.
Okay.
And I also think that To Pimp a Butterfly is a classic too.
Give me some.
I actually think that too.
Okay. If you ask me, I think that definitely To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
Good kid.
Which I'm going to cut you off. I hated To Pimp a Butterfly when it first dropped.
But now you appreciate it.
I love it now.
Yeah.
It aged well over time. Yeah. It's one of those albums where it's so different when you first hear it.
I told you. I told you about
when when I first heard it, my ears didn't like it.
Yeah.
But after hearing it a few times, it's classic. Like the bars have always been there. Yeah. It was the production that I had
that threw off.
Yeah, it's classic.
I feel that way too. I feel like To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, definitely.
I don't agree with that one.
Okay, 444.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't agree with Watch the Throne.
You don't think Watch the Throne is classic?
Absolutely. It's not. I ain't gonna say it's It was a great album.
Right.
I just don't think it's classic.
Yeah, classic don't mean it wasn't great though.
Yeah, I put it up there with Nas's
Life is Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, because I looked at that.
wrote, by the way.
No, he did not.
Okay.
No, he didn't. They said the same thing about Untitled. That's what you really talking about. No, he did not.
Okay.
But anyway, Brittany. Well, you don't really.
Don't ask me.
Anyway. But
Nicki Minaj, Big Bread,
Beyonce's Lemonade.
All right, anyway. Y'all doing way too much.
But yeah, those are our picks. I want to know, Redheads, what do you feel like are the classic albums that have came out in the last 10 years? Because we're approaching a whole new decade.
Yeah,
so
give us 5 in the comments, and I'm gonna let you know that you're bullshitting if you say anything by the Wu-Tang.
Anyway, so let's talk about the Ghetto Boys real quick. Now, the Ghetto Boys, we know that Bushwick bill passed, and there has been a rift in between the Ghetto Boys. I never knew they were beefing like that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That Scarface and Willie D do not like Bushwick bill. Right. They didn't like him, and now that he's passed, they recently did a show where they omitted him from the songs.
Right.
And didn't say, hey, y'all, R.I.P. to Bushwick. They act like he never was a part of the group.
Wow.
And a lot of fans got outraged about that.
Okay, so here's my deal on that. R.I.P. to him first and foremost. Mm-hmm. And secondly, I feel like people feel like death, this magical thing happens. Like, I understand that he's dead.
Right.
But in the same token, from what I was reading, it said we didn't like each other.
Right.
That's what they said. They said they didn't like each other. So it's like, I don't expect them to say, well, I would have expected them to say R.I.P., but omitting his verse is like, come on, they weren't friends.
That is cool. Too much, though. You can't take away from the song. Now, the thing is, even if I would just out of respect just say, because he helped create the song.
He did.
Like, if it wasn't for him or Willie D or Scarface, there wouldn't be any Ghetto Boys. Now, I understand what you're saying, but just to act like the man just didn't exist on your records at all. Like, especially if this is your first show without him. Like,
but you saying, out of respect, maybe they didn't have no respect for him.
Well, according to who is that respect? I mean,
right. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe they didn't have no more respect.
Well, yeah, because Willie D said he wasn't going to the funeral.
He didn't. Right.
Did Scarface go to the funeral?
I don't know, but
I don't know. But if Willie D didn't even go to his funeral, clearly there's no respect.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just want to know what is so hard. What was so bad where you couldn't go to?
I'm sure
funeral?
it's money. I'm sure it's a money thing.
You think so?
I'm 90% sure it's.
But they've been ran out of money.
Well, not Scarface.
Scarface ain't.
Scarface, not him. But.
Anyway,
he's running for office too.
Yeah, and Willie D. I could have sworn Willie D. running for
in Houston.
Too. Yeah, or it might not be Houston.
Somewhere in Texas.
It might be a suburb.
A$AP Rocky is out of jail for right now. He has another trial date. I think his verdict is going to be on August the 14th. And
my birthday.
I think that he's going to. I don't know if he's going to do. He's going to get some type of punishment. But do the black community care?
Not this black person.
All right.
I don't. I heard when he got out the plane, he was with Kendall.
Really?
It's a joke.
Oh, okay.
He I know that they say Sweden has a history of handing out light sentences though, so he probably won't do any prison time.
You don't think so?
No,
he shouldn't do any prison time. I mean, I don't want the boy to go to jail. I don't care. Yeah. I don't want him to go to jail.
I thought they were going to try to make an example out of him.
Yeah, well, I read that too though, that the Sweden officials are saying that people like Trump and all these other people championing him isn't helping his case at all. It's only making them want to make
because it's so much spotlight on that country, and it's like, what y'all gonna do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey man,
it is
whatever happen.
Right.
Can't relate.
Drake dropped care package. Care package pretty much were old songs.
No, it was old songs.
Yeah.
Not pretty much.
Well, all of them were old.
Yeah. Just that were never unreleased. They weren't unreleased.
No, they were released. They just weren't ever put on
streaming platforms or on a project, or you couldn't go purchase them. Like Paris Morton music,
right?
You could only listen to that on YouTube.
Dreams Money, Goodbye,
yeah, all that stuff. 5 a.m. in Toronto.
Yeah, those are all the
4
songs
p.m.
that are
in
on
Calabasas.
there. So y'all heard them before?
Yeah, they're old songs.
It's just he repackaged them and put them out
so he can make money off.
So you make yeah. Because at this point, I feel like Drake is dry. You know what I'm saying?
Drake?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That No Guidance is hard.
You like that song?
I do now.
Why?
You only
that song is hard.
You know what was interesting? I was thinking about it because I hated that song when it first came out.
Yeah.
And I was driving yesterday and I found myself humming the song. But it's only because they beat it into you so much until you have no choice. Like you don't really even like that song. That song is trash.
Why? I'm not going to say it's trash.
That song is trash. I hate that song. And everybody's talking about it's the song of the summer. It's not the song of the summer. Let it go.
What? It's not the song of the summer.
They were saying it's the song of the summer. It's not the song of the summer. And I think it was the hype of it just being Drake and Chris Brown. That song.
The video is nice.
The video is hilarious.
The video is nice. But I still don't like it. Yeah, y'all, it's overhyped.
It is overhyped.
Eddie Murphy,
you crazy.
Eddie Murphy is going to have a stand-up special. I don't know if it's official yet, but on the last episode, I forgot to mention it with Netflix.
Yeah, I saw that. He getting like 90 M's or something like that.
Man, something like that.
If anybody deserves it, it should be Eddie Murphy. Yeah. He's very talented.
This will be the first time he's done stand-up since the 80s.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
The Raw was his last one, I believe.
Wow.
Well, if all these other people are doing stand-up, I mean, Eddie Murphy, a real artist.
But the thing is, he's going to break records once he puts his out. Dave Chappelle is great, but Eddie Murphy is like one of the best comedians of all time, point blank.
Can I be honest?
What?
I didn't like Dave Chappelle Netflix special.
You didn't? Mm-mm. I liked it.
And I'm a Dave Chappelle fan.
But you didn't like him?
Nope. It wasn't better than killing them softly.
No, it wasn't better than killing them softly. But they were. I laughed at them.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say I was like, oh my god, but
no.
Yeah.
Do you watch Amy Schumer's Netflix thing?
Nah,
Did you watch that before? Oh, okay.
No. Amy Schumer, isn't she the white redhead lady? No.
She's a white blonde.
Yeah.
Blonde. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the one.
She was funny on the Breakfast Club that time. She was on there.
Wasn't Monique mad that she got more?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Also, Marshawn Lynch. Has everybody seen the Marshawn Lynch?
I saw the video.
Situation.
I saw it.
And right now he's being scrutinized and ridiculed for being
sexist.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what? Unpopular opinion, women. I kind of understand where he's coming from.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna speak up, but in the same token, it's like first and foremost, men in sports. I feel like there's a certain way you have to talk to people in sports. I'm not in sports, but I do see them. They are aggressive. It's men. It's football. That's what it is. And good job, Lynch, by the way, for being calm.
Briefly explain what to
okay, so pretty much they said he was dropping F-bombs and he was speaking to the children out of turn. So
the football camp.
He had a football camp.
His football camp.
And so they say he threw one of the kids out or something. Not physically threw them out, but told them to leave.
He told him he wasn't trying, so get the F off the field.
Yeah.
Okay.
And mothers took somebody's his mother confronted him. Yeah, took offense to that.
We don't know if that was that particular mother. It just said the mothers confronted him, and he just said, "Is a man around?"
Right.
So because when you first and foremost in this day and age, he can get blamed for anything.
Let's just call it what it is. It's a big ass black dude talking to a little ass white woman, and we know how that can go.
And I totally understood when he was like,
he was trying to take control of the situation,
and he was very, very calm. By the way, I love the way
which I applaud him for that.
Yeah. But now, do you feel like they're doing too much, saying that he was being sexist and all the the shaming that
we're gonna say that anyway? But I just feel like coming from an African American standpoint, like you can just never be too careful. Like he just let me talk to a man. A man would understand what I'm trying to say.
Right. So. That's true.
Do you agree or disagree with the way he was talking to those children? Real quick.
I agree.
Okay.
Do you agree?
I disagree.
Why?
I don't think you should talk to children that way.
I play football.
How old are the kids?
Like elementary, middle school.
I play football, and I ever since when I was playing Dynamite on midgets, I'm always used to cussing to coaches cussing.
I mean, I understand it. I just personally don't agree with it.
Do you cuss at your kids?
No, he doesn't do that.
I don't even yell at children.
I don't curse at my kids either. And
I don't even yell at children.
In high school, I don't curse at my kids.
I don't even yell at children. That's also why I don't coach Little League sports too, though.
Would you end up yelling at?
I probably would. If I coach Little League baseball, I would because I'm passionate about the sport.
And this is an NFL player who is passionate.
Exactly.
So I feel like he didn't mean any
from Inglewood.
I'm not saying right. I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm saying
he wouldn't.
I wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I feel like, of course, with the black man, they're going to blow it out of proportion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
then it's Marshawn Lynch. He's notorious for being
all that. So let's talk about. Let's get serious for a little bit. RIP to all the victims of these mass shootings that have been happening.
Dayton, Ohio,
and El Paso, Texas. What I want to say is this: in all seriousness, let's not talk about gun laws. Let's not talk about all the other stuff that's
color.
It's about white supremacists.
Right.
White supremacists they try to relabel it as domestic terrorism. It's white supremacists that are out of control.
Right.
This isn't the first time that it's happened. It happens, it feels like every year or every other year. We can go back to the Oklahoma bombings.
Dude, this has been happening since the 1800s.
But I mean, I just for the people that are new and may not just the people who act brand new every time that this happens.
Right.
They always say, when is it going to stop? When is it going to stop? It's not going to stop. The only way I see this stopping is if more people carry and we actually replace the system of white supremacy with the system of justice.
Right.
Because if a white person commits this act and they knew something would harm them some of them don't care because they write manifestos and stuff.
Right.
But they wouldn't do most of the stuff they did if they felt like it was a threat against them, period.
Right.
And I feel like we need to have more control on that. Even if you do something with the guns and take away the guns and come up with the gun laws and stuff, right? They could still bomb. They could still do all kind of stuff to harm and kill everybody.
Right.
So let's just talk about what the real problem is. And that's all I want to talk about. If anybody don't want to talk about what the real problem is, then we can move on to the next subject.
Right.
But what you want to say?
I mean, I agree. White supremacy is a problem in America. Not even just America, it's
worldwide.
Notoriously and historically, white people have been the most violent and dangerous people
of all time.
Right. They literally walked Native Americans to death when they came to America. That's called the Trail of Tears for those that don't know. Yeah. Literally walked them to death.
And I want people to know that this isn't even just shaming white people.
No, it's not.
It's saying what's factual.
Right. The system is broken, and I'm going to tell you why. If I kill you, God forbid, they're going to put my mugshot on the news. Mm-hmm. If a white man runs in here and kills all of us right now, they're going to put his high school graduation picture in the media.
Because it takes a while for them to even come up with that.
And that's a problem, the whole way that they do it. And then you got a president, you know what I'm saying, who is saying things like, "Oh, punch him in the face," or "all Mexicans are evil," or "all black people are this." Like when you got your president spewing hate speech, it makes and nothing happens to him as a result. It encourages that behavior, in my opinion, and that's the issue.
It makes me so angry that I can't even talk about it. Like I'm. RIP to all the victims. My friend, actually, her cousin was murdered in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh my God.
So yeah, and she was actually gonna go out that day. So yeah, it's just really tough.
And it's the same thing that always happens. And I just, for the ignorant people who just say, "Oh my God, when is it gonna stop?" When it's just like we need to come to the realization that it's not.
Right.
And
not no time soon anyway.
No. Like it's a continuous problem. We know what's gonna happen, and at the end of the day we're gonna forget about it until it happens again. Yep. And then once it fizzles out.
What do you suggest?
I already said what I suggest, Brittany.
No, what do you suggest in terms? You said to the ignorant people who feel like it's not gonna happen anytime soon. What do you just I'm sorry, in terms of not forgetting about it.
Of not forgetting about it?
Yeah.
Then what we need, I feel like what people need to do is it's simple. Come to the realization that it's going to continue to happen unless something is done about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, acting brand new about it is just going to keep getting you stressed out. It's not going to change anything.
And blaming guns and those type of things isn't the answer.
It's not the answer.
Because, I mean, first of all, criminals don't care about the law. So banning guns is only going to hurt, in my opinion, is only going to hurt people who would need them to defend themselves.
There you go.
In my opinion.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's a fail. Like I said, even if they did do something, banning all guns.
Right, like, okay, cool. So they'll just blow it up.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
There's other ways to get around it.
Birmingham church bombings.
Come on,
you know
man.
what I mean?
Like,
talk about how
Oklahoma bombing.
Dr. King house was bombed. Like, Meg's house was bombed.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
So, it's just so tiring. It's just like.
I do hate when they try to pass the buck, but I don't want to get that shit too much energy. Sorry, my bad.
But so like I said, RIP to all the victims. We just need to wake up. I know I'm woke up to it. Everybody here is woke up to it. But anyway, I wanted to talk about it in the beginning, but that was gonna piss me off. Yeah. Like I am now. But anyway, thank y'all for joining us in this edition of R3Ds View. We and some other good news. Again, we have a show that's coming up on August 18th for all of my redheads that are gonna be in Atlanta. It's a free event. DJ PM on the ones and twos. My boy Jay Smith is the comedian. He's going to be hosting. You're going to find myself, Shice D, and Doja, and Rob 7, the R&B singer, will be performing live. It's going to go down, and everybody should come out.
Brittany, you going to be there?
Yeah, I'll be there. Even though I got the invite late, so.
Oh my God. Okay. R3Ds View crew will be in attendance. So fellas, if you want to come see the beautiful Brittany, she will be there. So, I mean, you know, they may want to come just meet you, Brittany.
Yeah.
They may
you gonna sign some autographs?
Yeah.
Y'all funny. I'm just actually real funny.
But the flyer is somewhere right here.
I saw you on TV. You something like famous.
Oh, I was on TV recently.
I saw you on TV too. I didn't know if you was gonna say it or not.
I saw that.
You was on For My Man.
For My Man.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I got killed on there for everybody that was worried about me.
Yeah. And you were on
Fatal Attraction.
Yeah.
Right.
So we doing the thing. Yeah. You gonna be next?
Nah. I'm gonna let y'all.
Well, you're gonna be in my show.
Oh yeah, tell us about that.
Oh, for just kind of a little announcement. Well, not little. I actually registered my script for my show that's coming out called Social Media Me. So I registered earlier today. So the time that you register, it's already in effect. So I already have that name copyrighted.
Great news. That's the first time I heard about it, but that's great. Also, you can download and stream my album once too. It's available on all streaming platforms. I'm sure it's somewhere right here. But make sure you subscribe to all the stuff that we said to subscribe to. And this is R3Ds View, and we are signing out.
But you didn't do my Instagram.
It's already gonna pop up anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's it.
Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up, give up, give up. I know you got doubts, but get to the bag. Just follow the dream.